Hello, my narcissistic abuse family. Okay, my topic today is a fresh one. I just put up an Instagram about it, and to be honest, it's something that I have been, preparing to make a video about for a while because it's one of the primary issues that I still wrestle with from growing up in a toxic narcissistic home. It's one of the tactics that has had the most detrimental profound impact on me. And if you're in the same boat, this is for you. I'm sincerely sorry. You have my deepest condolences for having had narc parents at all. That goes without saying. This topic is about how they humiliate you, basically, through various strategies, various tactics. Most of the time, these strategies that they use to cut you down, to degrade you, are very subtle and undetectable to the untrained eye, will say. But these toxic, awful people often work in tandem. So in my situation, the primary narcissist was always the mother, right? So the secondary toxic caretaker was the enabler, my father. And in so many ways, he was just as toxic as she was. And if you've been in this situation, you know. I'm kind of at a loss on this one because it's so painful. It's so sad and hurtful, particularly if you are a parent right now and you just look at your kids with nothing but love in your heart and the best intentions for them. You want these little beautiful, incredible, innocent, vulnerable people to succeed. You want to love them. You want to nurture them. You want to support them. But when people are narcissists and they have children, sadly, they view even their own child as an adversary, as they view the entire world. So narcissists come from a negative place. They're miserable. They wallow in misery. So everyone is viewed as an opponent, and they are excessively jealous and envious of everyone around them. Keeping in line with that external locus of control, the narcissist sees everyone as out to get them. They're in competition with everyone. If someone has something that they want, they should have it. The person has it, and because the person has it, they are keeping them from getting it, the narcissist. So they even view their own child in this way, which is absolutely incomprehensible. As a loving, decent, kind parent, a human being, a person, even conceiving of the idea that parents can treat their child this way, it's deplorable. It's beyond disgusting. It's despicable. So, the topic I am talking about again is humiliation. The way your narcissistic parents will cut you down every way they can, and they will absolutely take every opportunity to assault whatever self-confidence you've scraped up. Because growing up in this toxic environment, you really don't get the chance to set the foundation for a healthy self-awareness, being in touch with your feelings, respecting yourself, because these people don't want anything to do with your feelings. How you feel is a nuisance to them. They can't be bothered. They don't want to deal with you, so they're always dismissing you. They'll tell you that you're too sensitive, that you can't take a joke, things along those lines. They'll say just to chip away at you, to cut you down, to dismantle your intuition, which we all have. And most victims of narcissistic abuse are empathic because we're awesome and we care so truly and sincerely about the feelings of others that we most times put other people's feelings ahead of our own. And when you're raised in this toxic environment, you are absolutely conditioned to be codependent. This is a word that I hate, but if you appreciate it in the context that it is used with narcissistic abuse, it makes sense. So, being codependent as a result of narcissistic abuse means that you put the other person before yourself, you put their feelings ahead of your own, so you will always stifle your own emotions to attend to the other person's. So you will always care more about what's going on with them, how they're feeling, the way they're reacting to someone instead of yourself. This is something that I really started to pay attention to when our incredible son passed. Picture up there, it's Joey. You know, as his mom, it was devastating beyond words, and I was devastated because my husband and I experienced these 18 months of pain and heartache that we went through as we were battling this brain cancer with Joey. It was incomprehensible again. It was just too much. So when Joey passed, I had so much grief and pain in my heart. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. Because first time we did my hair curly, I did my hair curly after Joe dyed it, and it doesn't look so bad. You know what? Curls are very forgiving. You don't see all, like, if your dye job, your coloring job can stand up to a straight hairstyle, you're good with the curls. I'm so sorry, I totally veered off. Distracted by my own hair. Anyway, so when Joey passed, I was so overcome with grief and pain, and of course, the narc swooped in to hijack the moment, the attention for herself, and it became about, well, he was our grandson, and beyond. These people are truly despicable, and that is a prime example. But my video, what I'm speaking on, is about how the narcissists will humiliate you in an effort to cut you down, to make you feel badly about yourself, because then you are more easily manipulated by them, and narcissists are obsessed with control. So they want to control you. They want to keep you in line with the narrative that they're selling. They want to put you down and elevate themselves. My post was about how This wasn't even the narc, it was the enabler. And he was doing this to please her because he was the henchman. So he would humiliate myself and the golden boy, even. Nobody was safe from this toxicity, but he would absolutely humiliate us, particularly during the teenage years when you're the most sensitive and vulnerable and you're going through a lot. You know, your whole body is changing. And I was afflicted with the worst acne ever thanks to their shit genetics. But so we always had to eat dinner together every night because we were just the model family, right? That was part of the facade. So when we would come down to, that was like the only time I would come out of my room because I didn't want anything to do with these people. So it was like the opportunity to strike. So the enabler would start in with making fun of my appearance, the acne, and just, it was so horrific, you guys. I'm almost 40 and it just cuts me so deep. This is an issue that I still struggle with. You know, you're supposed to forgive these people, and I absolutely see it for what it is. They're damaged, broken people, and they're lashing out at you because they don't want to, they're not strong enough to identify their core deficiencies, their core trauma, the issues that they struggle with. So they'd rather lash out at other people, tear other people down to their level rather than identifying the root of everything. Happy people genuinely want other people to be happy and to see them succeed. Misery loves company, and miserable people always want to drag other people down to their pit of misery. So that's basically all I'm going to say about this. The enabler will jump through hoops, will slander anyone around just to make the narc happy, because also the enabler does not want to be targeted themselves. So they'll do whatever they can to keep the narc happy. That includes sacrificing their own children. I was the black sheep, so I was an easy target. It wasn't until I went to a annual doctor appointment, I guess I had to go to that, so she had to take me there. And the doctor was like, "You have a lot of acne. Gave me Retin-A," and my face cleared up like immediately. And it just makes me think, like, how could they let this go on as long as they did? It was either ignorance. I think it was a combination of their ignorance and their how they did not value me as a human being. They had no respect for me, and they certainly didn't give a flying flick about my feelings and my well-being. And they wanted me to fail, and they wanted me to feel terrible about myself. So if nothing else, I hope I provided you with some validation in this video. You have my heart if you went through this situation. We all deserve better, and God bless us for doing the work to overcome all this crap, because we deserve better. Our families deserve better, and for the first time in our lives, we're taking the steps that no one else took to protect ourselves and to want better. So we're bumped and we're bruised, but more than anything, we're blessed. Please like, please subscribe. That would be awesome. And I love you all. I'll be back soon.